Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. This is my first impressions video of Bioshock Infinite. And this game has been in production for a very long time. And I think it was probably about 2 E3s ago, I believe, where we saw the first gameplay footage and they promised this was going to be in-game footage. And I didn't believe it back then. There'll be a producer of a game that was able to show us those visuals that they showed us back then, but they have definitely delivered on that promise. Now you're playing as the main character, Booker DeWitt, and it looks like he's some type of former cop or detective or agent or something like that. And it looks like he's gotten into a little bit of trouble and has some debt, and the people who he owes, they told him that he needs to go to this mysterious floating city and to find this girl and bring her back to them. So you start off the game in the boat with a couple and you're navigating to this, looks like to be just a light tower, and once you get there you start doing a little bit of exploring, then all of a sudden you're whelmed up and going up in the air and going to this mysterious city, and you see it for the first time, and it's just very astonishing when you just see the visuals of this game. And so whether you're indoors or outdoors in this beautiful city of Columbia, that's the name of the city that's floating high above. But anyway, I mean, you're just going to be noticing some very bold and bright colors, and the animations of the characters are spot on. The facial, expressions and things like that are pretty nice. And I just think that this game just has a very unique look to it, and it's not just from the graphics, but also too just the way the environment and the sounds of the environment. It just really kind of transplants you in this totally different world that's totally different from any other. And the leader of the city is a man named Comstock, and so you can see everybody is worshiping him and just praising him as you walk through the city for the first time. You see people just having their own conversations too, just talking about random things and things like that. But in the beginning, there's this carnival going on that you can go to, and they have a few different games you can actually step up and play, and it just really it just really makes you feel like you're in a carnival rolling around there. And you also introduce to some of the enemies that you could probably be playing a little bit later on. You've probably seen this one in the commercial where he has a beating heart in the middle. This soon, that's where you need to kill him. You need to shoot him to kill him, and different things like that. Then also you're introduced to vigors for the first time as well, and these are your different abilities to throw fire or to take over machinery and lift people up in the air and gravitate them and things like that. So you're introduced to a couple of them early on in this game, about an hour and a half in. As far as the gameplay mechanics, the controls are solid. The only thing I had to adjust on both my PC and the console was just the mouse sensitivity or the look sensitivity on the controllers on the console, because it was just a little too sensitive, a little too fast when I was moving around. But other than that, the combat was satisfying. Using the gun or using the melee weapon was pretty brutal. You can do some really nice melee attacks to your enemies. You can either just hit them with it, or you can do kind of a finishing maneuver with the sky hook, which you're going to actually be using to navigate around the city. I think that's the name for the device. But anyway, so what you're going to be using to navigate around the city, either from jumping from hook to hook or using the rail system that they have. And so all the gameplay footage that I'm showing you right now is on the Xbox 360 version of this game. But for my personal playing experience, I'm playing it on my PC over there. And if you have a decent gaming computer, which has some up-to-date graphics card, you're going to be totally amazed. I mean, if you think the 360 version looks good, if you play this on the PC with a nice monitor, you're just going to be blown away. Everything is almost twice as better as it is on the console version of this game. But no matter where you really play this game, the experience is still going to be unique than any other game that you've played before. And again, I'm coming from playing Tomb Raider, which I absolutely love that. Then I went over to Crysis 3 and beat that, which I wasn't totally a big fan of. But then now I'm back over here to Bioshock Infinite, and this game looks to be really setting the tone from games from here on out. I said I don't want this video to go too long, but guys, I just want to really express my first impressions with playing again the first hour and a half of Bioshock Infinite. I'm about to go start playing this game right now. So what I want you to do is leave a comment down below, because I know a lot of you have the game right now. So leave your comment down below. But what are your first impressions of the game? And thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace. Time to go play.